Okay, so in this lecture we will study about how to find out the coefficient of those binomial term. Okay, so suppose that the expansion was x plus y power n. Okay, first I'll be writing variables. So it is x power n. Okay, and you know that now you have to reduce the power of x by 1. So it will become x power n minus 1, x power n minus 2, x power n minus 3, and we will keep on doing this thing till we will get x power 0. Okay, now we have to introduce another variable y, second part, which will like in start it will take least power 0, 1. You have to increase the power of y. Okay, 3, and then we have y power n. Okay, now the point was to find out the binomial coefficient a, b, c, d dot alpha. Okay, so we will study how to find out the coefficient of these binomial term. Okay, so for to resolve this problem we come up with an idea. There was a scientist named Pascal. So he has introduced a triangle, Pascal triangle, which help us to find out the coefficient of those term. Okay, binomial expansion. So it helps us to get the coefficient of binomial term. Coefficient of binomial term. Okay, now look at this, how he has suggested to get the coefficient of binomial term. So just imagine that you guys are in a theater which is having infinite chair in a row. Okay, and so many rows are there. So on the first row, exactly at the middle, you have to place 1. Okay, and on remaining places you have to place 0. Okay, and you can ignore zeros, but you have to take help of those zeros. Okay, so for time being I am writing this thing, but you are not supposed to write that one. Okay, now look at this. On next row what you will do, you will add these two things to write down the next term. Okay, so if you will add 0 and 1, it will become what? 1. If you will add 0 and 1, it will become 1. Okay, so done. This is your next row and remaining thing will be 0. Now you know here it is 0, so in next place you will be adding these two things to get the next term. These two things you will add these two things to get the next term, and these two things to get the next person. Okay, so suppose that here it is 0, so 0 plus 1 will be 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, and then again proceed. So 1 plus 0 is 1, then 3, then 3, then 1, again 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So this way you will proceed. Okay, so it is 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1, again 1, 7, 21, 35, 35, 21, 7 and 1. So you have to keep on doing this till infinity. Okay, so this triangle will give you the coefficient of your required thing. Okay, required expansion. Okay, so look at this how it goes. So the idea is, if your power is n, okay, if your power is n, you have to take help of n plus 1th row. Okay, so if your power is 2, x plus y power 2, so you will take help of third row. Okay, if your power is 3, so you will be taking help of fourth row. Okay, and so on, you will proceed this way. Okay, now look at this. Now try to recall your a plus b whole square. Okay, or it is x plus y whole square. So according to my logic, you will give maximum power to x, that is 2, minimum power to y, that is 0. Then you will reduce the power of x by 1, so 2 will become 1, and you have to increase the power of y, so 0 will become 1. Then again you will keep on doing this thing till the time you got maximum power of y. So we will get x power 0, y power 2. Done. Okay, now it's time to write down the coefficient. So just try to observe the power. So here power is 2, so you know that if power is 2, we will take help of 2 plus 1th row. So it is 1, 2, 1. So look at this, it will become x square plus 2xy plus y square. This was the thing which we have memorized, no? So if we know about this Pascal triangle, we can save those time where we have spent to memorize all those formula: a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a plus b whole cube, a minus b whole cube, and so on and so forth. Okay, I hope you got rough idea about Pascal triangle. Okay, now I will tell you some more important points related to Pascal triangle. For that reference, I have taken this series. Okay, so what you have to do, just look at this. Suppose that I'm doing this thing. So in this row, you have to add all the numbers. Okay, what do you have to do? You have to add everything. Wait a moment. So it is just add. So if you'll add, you will have 1. Now add. You will have what? 2. Just add. You will have 4. Okay, just add. 8. Just add. 10 and then 6. 16. Just add. Did you find the pattern? Just add. Okay, so this thing will keep on going, and look at the terms. It is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Did you observe this series? Yes, it is power of 2. Okay, so because of this Pascal triangle, you can also find out the powers of 2. Okay, I hope this one of the idea is clear. Now look at this part. So the idea is, do you remember, uh, like suppose it is 11 square, suppose it is 11 power 0. So imagine 11 power 0, what is the answer? 1. Correct. And look at the number 1. Now try to imagine 11 power 1. 11. Look at the number. Try to imagine 11 power 2. Look at the number 121. This is your 11 power 2. Now try to imagine your 11 power 3. Look at the number. Try to imagine 11 power 4. Look at the number. Try to imagine 11 power 5. Okay, I'll help you. So right now I know that you don't know 11 power 5. So look at this. So suppose that we are interested in finding 11 power 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 161051. है ना? So look at this. This is 1. This is 5. Write 5. This is 10. So what you have to do? You have to write 0 and send 1 to next box. So 10 plus 1 will become 11 and write 1. And then remaining 1 you have to send next box. So it is 6 and then 1. So you got the number 161 051. Okay, so you can also get powers of 11. Correct? Now look at this part. Like you have to add things. Okay, so look at this part. So if I'll ask you to add, just imagine this thing and add the number that you got. So you got 1. Now look at this number. What you have neutralized? You have neutralized this. So it is 1. Now look at this, what you have neutralized. It is 2. Okay. Now look at this, what you have neutralized. It is 3. The thing which is got cut now, you have to add them. So 1, 3, 4 and then 5. Look at the pattern. 1, 5, 8. Look at the pattern. 1, 5, 6, 6, 6, 12 and 1. 13. Look at the pattern. This is important. 7, 17, 21. So it is 21. Did you observe this series? The next number is the sum of previous two. The next number is the sum of previous two. So this series is named as Fibonacci series. Okay. So if you will observe this Fibonacci series in real world, like just do a Google search and find what is Fibonacci series and also find Fibonacci series in nature, it will mesmerize you. Okay, so like one more thing, and if you will try to observe the golden ratio, okay, the golden ratio, like in future you know that you guys will be going to become an engineer. So for engineer, this golden ratio number is very beautiful number. Okay, and the number is 1.61 something. Okay, so this is your golden ratio. Okay, so do you remember Mona Lisa painting? So Mona Lisa painting is drawn under this ratio. Taj Mahal, it is drawn under, it is constructed under this ratio. Okay, so if you will also search on Google what is golden ratio, golden ratio in nature. So it is the perfect number, like according to engineer it is perfect number. Okay, like if you will construct anything close to this number as this ratio, it will be really beautiful. Okay, so how we got this golden ratio? You can also get it from here. Okay, like if you will divide the next number by previous number, you will get the golden ratio. Like look at this, you know that 1 divide next number divided by previous number. So right now you will get 1, but the moment you will proceed now, it will saturate to 1.61. So you know that next time you will be dividing 2 by 1, so it is 2. So 3 by 2, it is 1.5. Now 5 by 3, look at this, 1.66. Now 8 by 5, 1.6. 13 by 8, 1.625. So the moment you will proceed, if you will keep on going this way now, you will find that the number is saturating towards 1.61. So this is the golden ratio. Okay, so I hope you got little bit of respect towards this Pascal triangle and this scientist. So the scientist Pascal has patented this triangle on behalf of his name in 1300. Okay, so we guys are in 2025, so in 1300 he has patented this thing uh, on his name. And like during 9th century, no, 9th century, 900, in India it is the same triangle. The same triangle is named as Mount Meru triangle. Okay, and in Egypt, in Egypt around those years only, 900 or 1000, okay, it is named as Omar Khayyam's triangle, Khayyam, Omar Khayyam's triangle. Okay, in similar time in China it is named as Yang Hughes, I don't know the spelling. Okay, wait a moment. Yang Hughes triangle. Okay, but now we guys are studying because of like on the name of Pascals. Okay, I hope you guys are comfortable with this part. Okay, but the problem for this partner, what happened, like right now it will mesmerize you, because if you are dealing with the lower power like 2 3, and you know that you have to go through which row, so like manually you can do that. But suppose that from you guys someone will ask me that, sir, find the expansion of x plus y power 100, and why it is 100, sir, go with 2025. Okay, so in that case I will get trapped because I have to go to 2026th row. So I have to write down those 2026 times, that is the row, so it will become very complicated, no? Okay, so this will create problem. And also suppose that he has asked me, sir, don't find that much, just go with in the expansion of x plus y power 100, just find out the 5th term, 10th term. Okay, so in that case how we will resolve that problem, we will understand those things in upcoming session. I hope this part was okay. Okay.